Hello, in this short video, I'm going to show you how to use multi-dimensional scaling market research study in MarkStrat simulation game version 7. Once you log into your MarkStrat simulation game, you will see the main page like this, and in the middle is market research panels, and you can click the multi-dimensional scaling button. This is multi-dimensional scaling main page. Again, I want to remind you that this is market research study. If you do not buy it, you will not have the information. So if you look at period 0, you will see that there is no information available here. So this company actually did purchase the multidimensional scaling for sonar market at period 1. Multidimensional scaling tools is very similar to the semantic scale tools. The only difference is they use a consumer's perception rather than product characteristics. So this study actually provided drawn space configuration obtained with non-metric multidimensional scaling. First one is a perceptual map, and this study provided a graphical representation to the perceptual positioning of sonar brands and consumer segments idea points. The 3 dimensions, interpreted as economy, performance, and convenience, was sufficient to provide a good fit to the data. The first perceptual map is economy and performance. Before you use the information, you need to understand the economy actually is highly correlated with the price of the product. So the performance are highly correlated to the processing power and display size. And the convenience dimension is highly correlated to design, number of features, and battery life. In this perceptual map, you will see all the 5 segments consumer's idea value. And meanwhile, they also put the consumer's perception of a different brand along the performance and economy in this perceptual map. And your goal is to move your brand as closer as possible to your target consumer's idea value. So then you have next perceptual map is economy and convenience. There are 3 dimensions and 2 perceptual maps cover all the information you needed. Here is the brand perceptions based on numbers. The scale they use is from -20 to 20. Idea value table give you each segment's consumer's idea value along the 3 dimensions, economy, performance, and convenience. And meanwhile, you also need to understand the idea value change over time. If you modify your product using the period 1 data, and your product may be obsolete when you go to period 8 or 9. So keep monitoring the consumer's idea value evolution. Make sure your product is up to date to your target consumer's idea value. At the multi-dimensional scaling, they also give you the influence of product characteristics on perceptual dimensions. From this table, you can see that for the convenience, design is strongly correlated with the convenience, and processing power is strongly correlated to performance, and price is very strongly correlated with economy. Also, you have other product characteristics slightly influence on consumers' perceptions along the 3 dimensions. Online tools give you exactly the same thing. If you click on the online tools, you give you, first of all, is idea point evolution, and also a relationship between characteristic and perceptions. So using this relationship between characteristic and perceptions, you will be able to figure out what the characteristics you should use to do R&D. For example, here the relationship is between processing power and economy. So the economy is y-axis and x-axis are the processing power. So if you want to target on shoppers, the idea value is 8.38 in terms of perceived economy, and so processing power should be a little bit over 24. You can change the dimensions. This tool will convert multi-dimensional scaling to product actual attributes. So this is a multi-dimensional scaling for sonar market, and you can change the market. Let's look at the VODA market. And for the VODA market, this company does not really purchase any information at period 1. So we can look at period 5. They did purchase at period 5. Remember, a VODA market is completely different from a sonar market. In the broader market, the multidimensional scaling use autonomy, economy, and also sophistications. We can go look at the bottom part to see the influence of product characteristics on the perceptual dimensions. The sophistication is strongly related to the revolution. Energy is moderately influence autonomy, and connectivity is strongly influence autonomy, and the price strongly influence the economy. So this is a correlation between the multidimensional scaling perceptual dimensions and product characteristics. Again, you can use additional charts to convert a consumer's perception to the actual attributes. This is a multidimensional scaling. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you next.